how we need to actually be to the woman, and he's not considering that portion, and that's probably why his last marriage failed.
He's being asked what he wants. Why are we worried about trying to, this is what y'all do when y'all feel threatened by someone saying what they want. You try to tear the person down or invalidate what the person wants by trying to dig into to what his past is. And I'm saying that it's irrelevant. He was asked what he wants, and he said what he wants. And what he wants,
it's crazy.
What he wants is based on, this is the thing about men and women, and this is why you guys don't understand. I'm gonna keep it 100. Men choose the women based on compatibility. A man chooses a woman because he looks at himself. He says, okay, man, you're this, you're that, and a third. So I need a woman that's going to complement the kind of man that I am. And that's why we typically go for those type of women. We end up marrying typically the women that complement us the best. She may not look the best. She may not be this or that, but she complements us the best. Women will have a long list of just random things that they like, and they want to throw all these random things in one gumbo and hope that the man has all these random things. Some don't even match, some contradict each other. It doesn't matter. You throw all this stuff in a gumbo and just hope for the best. And that's what he's doing. He's picking it. He knows that he's an alpha male. He knows that he wants multiple kids because he doesn't have any children. He knows that he wants to be head of household, so he needs a woman that's okay with being submissive and falling back and not creating any problems. He doesn't want to have to fight, for a hierarchy in a marriage. And a younger woman who is fertile, who is young, who doesn't mind being taught something, because who can teach an older woman something? Let's be honest. Not much. Y'all say y'all learn, but you really don't. Let's be honest. Let's keep it 100. He's picking the woman that complements every single.
No. He picks the woman who is more useful to him, not necessarily complements him.
Men marry for utility. You have to be useful in a marriage.
Wow.
Naomi. That's for men and women.
Naomi, here we go. Let's run that conversation back.
Let's run it.
They clearly don't understand or know anything about men. We're not men.
Thank you.
We're not men. We're women.
But a man is telling you and you're not listening.
But I'm listening, so you can't. You ain't talking to me because I'm listening.
But that's the point. Like, utility means your ability to be useful. It's cute. You can be cute and you can be fun when you're dating. But when you marry somebody, the man has to be useful. He has to be a useful provider, provide some type of provision, be some type of father to the children. And a woman has to be useful. She has to be a good mother. She has to be someone that is nurturing. She has to be someone that is healing and provide inspiration. So you have to be useful. Men marry based on your utility. If you're useful or not. If you're cute, but you're not useful in the context of a day-to-day marriage, then what's the point?
So now that you explain your word of utility, I get it. I can't speak for Tori, but I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Mo, what you got to say? You come on.
No, who, me? No.
I said Mo. I said Mo.
Oh.
I mean, I do understand your definition of utility. I get that. Because I get that. You're right. When you get married, you do want to marry somebody that's useful to you, that can grow with you, that can help you, that can complement you. I totally get that. I do. However, I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that he can't have a preference of the type of woman that he wants. That's perfectly fine. That's human nature. We all have a preference of the type of person that we want to be with. And I think for me, with him, it wasn't his preferences. It was simply, it was the way he came about it. Like, I want her in her mind I want her in her mind to see me as daddy. Like that, I have a problem with that.
Why?
Because I have a daddy, and he ain't you. Like, I'm sorry, I have a dad. I have a dad. I have somebody that raised me. I have a man in my life representing my father, and he is my father, my daddy. So for a man, if I'm dating a man and he's coming at, now I'm not gonna say that women don't call a man daddy. I mean, sometimes it's a cute little whatever. But for a man to come to me and say, "I want you to call me daddy," like, no.
Did you watch the video?
Yes, and did he or did he not say that he wants her to see him as daddy?
That's exactly what he said. That's exactly
what he said.
That is what he said.
Let me finish. He said that he wants the woman on her own to call him daddy because she's looking at the way that he's providing leadership. He's being the head of the household. He's handling business. So she's going to look at him on her own. It's what he said in the video. On her own is his exact words. And say, dang, that's daddy. Now, is that something that I prefer? I mean, I'm cool with it. If you don't, I'm okay with it. But he's saying that just like your father did all that stuff when you were a girl, your husband steps into that exact same role as your father. You literally leave your father, even if, for the Christians out there, for the Bible toters out there, you literally leave your father to go to your husband, and he acts as your daddy. Case in point. And he's just highlighting that fact. But you have a problem with that? And there's millions of married women all across the globe that call their husbands daddy. And we don't bat an eye. Go ahead, girl. Ooh, that's daddy. Ooh. But a man says, I want her to call her daddy. We have a problem with that?
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. We're not coming down on that.
The double standard is real, and that's my point.
It's one thing if I'm calling you daddy in a cute sexual way, whatever like that. That's one thing. But for you to come to me saying, I want you to see, like, even if you're saying in your own way or in your own, not you coming at me saying, I want you to see me as your daddy. No. I don't see. Nah, it's the way, and to me, I don't like the way he was using daddy.
Like, if you want somebody video tonight.
If you want somebody to call you daddy, then you know what? Go have a child. If it's like, nah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. If I'm a man and I'm providing for this woman, I'm working my back off. I'm putting my life on the line. I'm providing protection at any given moment. Burglar comes, break into the home. Guess who the first person to come and put their life on the line is me.
That's a little bit questionable these days, but go ahead.
This is the man. This man I'm speaking of is the man to do this. Is what I'm saying. I'm working my back to the bone to provide for you and the kids. To where that you ain't got to really worry about anything. I'm handling all the major decisions of the household. I'm putting all the pressure on me to the point where, I'm like, hey, it would be kind of nice. It'd be kind of cool. She called me daddy because she sees me aching to a father. He's the most powerful thing in a woman's, most powerful role, male role in a woman's life is the father. And for you to look at your husband to say that he has these qualities like a daddy, that's a very high accomplishment. But you ladies are saying, no, just because you said it out your mouth. No, we don't accept that because you said it. You're basically saying, let us say that. We don't need you to say that. And that's the point. I think you're afraid of alpha men because you don't want to be told what to do. Let's keep it 100. You don't want to be told anything. Not nicely. You don't want to be bargaining with. You don't want to be told what to do.
That is not true. That is not true.
Chat, what y'all say? Chat, chop it up. Does it seem like the ladies just don't want to be told what to do? Is that? Am I reading that right? If I'm wrong, chat, let me know. Talk to me.
That's not true at all.
That's
That
not
is
true
not
at all.
true. It's not.
Okay, we got one facts. My boy Don Vito, he said, yeah, it's facts. Y'all don't want to be
No.
told what to do. A beta male or a male that will take a less dominant role and take more of a complementary role to you, he's gonna negotiate with you. He's gonna say, baby, you want to go to the club with your girlfriends? He's gonna be like, okay, cool, all right, that's nice. But
But
that's
why
not.
don't we have an decision in our marriage? And I think that's all. That's the other thing. Yes, we want our husbands to provide. Yes, we want our husbands to protect us. We want to, of course, provide provision for the family, spearhead the family. We want that, right? We're not trying to be that by no means at all. However, and I know that you're going to say women are just supposed to nurture, raise children,
That's
be
not what I'm
peace
saying
to
at
the
all.
home.
Go ahead. You put words in my mouth. That's not what I'm about to say. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, that's what you've said in times past, but nonetheless,
I'm saying
let's
that's
just say,
okay. Go ahead.
well, so what exactly does the woman contribute to the home?
Well,
I guess that's something like
let me flip it. Let me tackle this in a different angle. This conversation will be much easier if you guys were in a marriage, because the rules of engagement change in a marriage. And let's be honest, I'm married. I have a wife. And dude, there are decisions that come in a marriage that women don't want to have to make these decisions. There's pressure in a marriage that women are like, hell no. Don't put that pressure on me. Like, you women are looking on the outside, looking in, saying that, man, you're too controlling all of this stuff. And then the women inside the marriage is like, take the pressure off of me. I don't want to have to worry about day-to-day bills. I don't want to have to worry about the decisions of where our children are going to go here or there, or we're going to move here or we're going to move there, and who's going to provide for that. There are decisions every day that men, I'll say head of household, because that could be men or women, but generally the men should be the head of household. That's my opinion. But there are decisions that head of households have to make on a daily basis. And if you women were faced with these decisions on a daily basis, you would be like, oh, hell no. Get this pressure off of me. You know what I mean? So exactly. So that's why I'm not understanding. And a woman's role, and I feel in marriage, lies in what she's strong at. Women's strength are their nurturing. Women's strength is their ability to have intuition and kind of know things before they happen. Because a man needs counsel. A man needs to go to his wife and say, baby, all right, I got a decision to make. This is what I'm thinking. How you feeling? And the woman is supposed to have this intuition to know that you making a good choice, baby, or no, I think I'll hold off on that, baby. But the choice is yours. But this is how I feel. That's the woman's role, because that's her strength. That's what she's gifted to do. That's what she brings to the table. But you women,
that's it.
Modern, y'all. What else do a woman want to do in a marriage? Tell me.
I thought that was going a different way.
Tell me what a woman. Tell me the responsibility a woman wants in a marriage for her to warrant any type of responsibility. Tell me what a woman wants to do in a marriage.
What do you mean? We want to be present. We're present. We're present in the marriage. Everything that my husband is equipped to or is responsible for, we are equally as responsible for. What do you mean?
That's not even true.
No, that's not true, Tori. I don't agree with that.
Talk to him, Naomi. I'm gonna
agree with that at all.
The thing is that
no, because
honestly,
what you're saying is we should have equal responsibility as the spouse. I don't agree with that.
Not at all.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Why not?
Because as the wife, like what Darius was saying, as the wife, you are supposed to follow his lead. He's the head of household. You don't want the responsibility of paying the mortgage. I damn sure don't. If I'm going to pay a bill, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be my personal bills, i.e. my car insurance, car payment, maybe the light bill. That other stuff, no.